I'd like to welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us on this very special night.
I just really sense the Lord's delight over this day. Like there's a tangible joy and peace about this, because that the Lord delights that we're here together and we're gathered here to witness this union. It just was really cool to grow up playing and loving and sharing time with Kaleb, because Kaleb is probably one of the most faithful men that I know. He's a tender man, he's a gentle man. And I think I understand Jesus as a brother and a friend because of the way that you loved me. And so I can assure you too that I don't think there's better hands that KJ could be in. You love KJ in a way that I haven't really seen a lot of people love a woman the way that you love her. And so I'm really proud of you.
Looking back on the last 6 years, KJ has been someone who we can rely on, we can laugh with, and deeply cares for everyone she encounters.
KJ is a change maker. She is efficient. She is intentional. She is humble. She is witty. She is kind.
As your best friends, we're so excited that you found your new bestie. And we know that you will continue to create just as special of memories with him.
It's been quite humbling to reflect upon some of the fondest memories over the last 24 years. Every milestone and accomplishment along the way has filled our lives with pride and love. Life's opportunities, challenges, and successes have forged the beautiful young woman that you are inside now. Of the things that I've done in a lifetime, being your dad and caring for you is by far my biggest achievement yet.
I knew that early on you would be a great pair. I knew that things were pretty serious. And so I took it upon myself to make a note in my phone titled "There's Something Special About This Day." And so I want to read the first note that I wrote. On November 10th, 2021. Kaleb, today you brought KJ snacks from Quick Trip, kombucha and a Rice Krispie bar. I'm going on a trip with her Menards for work, and before I got here, she texted me, "I have to tell you something when you get here." I knew that something was going to be about you. Maybe you know this, but KJ and I have prayed for this, not receiving a Rice Krispie treat in the middle of the day, but the way that you've in every sense of the word pursued her. As KJ and I are driving, I asked her if she likes you, and she smiled at me and said, "I really like him." So that's it for me today on November 10th. I consider this our answered prayer.
You guys both bring a faithfulness and a genuinity in your faith that is going to transform lives as it comes together, and as the Lord sanctifies you more and more. I think you're going to see the kingdom advance in a way that you're going to change the world.
So, a couple words of wisdom from Dad. Live intentionally and love devoutly. Respect your differences and forever value each other's dignity. I love you guys. Cheers.
The Lord your God is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love, and he will exult over you with loud singing. I can hear the Lord singing over you guys, and it's a beautiful thing.
Kaleb, this is my love letter to the guy who sat in the yard to read. the one who schemed to first hold my hand and hasn't let go of it since, and the man that I will love and cherish for the rest of my life. The night you first asked me on a date, I can remember going home and praying for God to settle the nerves that surged through my body. I have never heard his voice so clearly as I did that night, when I felt an overwhelming presence saying it will be different this time. Today, on our wedding day, I will admit that I liked you first. I don't remember exactly the timeline, but I know I was drawn to your confidence and goofy nature, your ability to make people feel like they're the only one in the room, and your clear heart for Jesus. I liked being where you were, and now it has become my favorite place. A couple of weeks ago, you asked when I knew I loved you. I think that what I've realized is that it came about in the small moments that I knew. The small moments that encouraged me to dream and pray of a future with someone who is becoming excites me. The hard times we've walked through together, you leaning in to celebrate with me in the joys of my story. I have loved you in all the seasons. Kaleb, I love all of who you are and who you're becoming, and I feel honored and grateful to help each other along this journey to become who God has made us to be. A long time ago, in a note on my phone, I wrote, "I love you, Kaleb McMillan. I get to love you. I will love you." It's a promise, and I'm glad it's you.
I'm just trying to hold on to your love, hold on to your love.
The Bible tells us that a man and a woman are to leave their father and mother, join together and become one flesh.
Whenever people ask why I love you, the answer is usually the same. To know KJ is to know the love of the Father. I better understand the character of God because I have known you. Patience, forgiveness, grace, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness have all taken on a new meaning because of how you live them out every day.
But the Bible also tells us that marriage really isn't about us, and today really isn't about Kaleb and KJ, it's about Jesus. Marriage is a creative picture that God has given us in order that we might see in real time the love of God demonstrated in Jesus laying down his life for his bride.
The vows I make today I intend on keeping, but I will fall short.
If not myself, well, who can I trust? I am not what I've become.
Because by nature you're not very loving, but God is. Jesus says you need to do one thing: abide.
I promise to always point you to the one who does not fall short, who always loves, sacrifices, shows grace, forgives, and never gives up. His name is Jesus.
I've been waiting for you.
Remain in and dwell in and let your roots grow deep in Christ.
I have faith in our relationship because I have faith in who he is.
You are saving me from myself.
I can't wait, KJ. So let's get married. Eat some food, take some pictures, go hard on the dance floor, spend time with the people we love most, and simply be. I'm thankful now, tomorrow, and forever that it's you. You have my heart, now and always. I like you a lot. I love you forever. Your husband, Kaleb.
I'm just trying to hold on to your love, hold on to your love.
There is a joy quite possibly unlike anything else this side of heaven, like the joy that comes from a husband and a wife abiding in Christ together.